Hello students, today I am going to continue lesson 4, weathering and soil formation. In this I taught you what is weathering, the types of weathering and the causes of weathering. Now I am going to teach you about the effects of weathering, soil profile, soil erosion and soil conservation. Weathering produces loose rock layers on hill slopes. Weathering has both positive and negative effects. It leads to soil formation and it also produces loose material on the surface of the earth which may cause landslide and mud flows. First, about the soil formation. Soil is one of the most valuable natural resources for us. It is the uppermost layer of the earth's crust, consisting of minerals and organic matters, moisture, and living organisms too. Soil is formed due to the weathering of rocks. The process of formation of soil is very slow. It takes over thousands of years to form a thick layer of soil. The rate of soil formation as well as the quality of soil depends on the nature and structure of the parent rocks, type of natural vegetation and climatic conditions. The various factors are responsible for soil formation which I just told you. Soil profile. So vertical section of soil which shows different layers such as parent rock, chips, subsoil, silt and clay, topsoil and humus is also known as soil profile. Each layer of soil is distinct from the other in terms of color, size of particles and texture. The figure which you can see in this, there are four horizons: A, B, C and D. That is written horizon 1, horizon 2, horizon 3, horizon 4. The horizon 1 is written as topsoil, the subsoil is horizon 2, fragmented rock materials as horizon 3 and parent or bedrock as horizon 4. First, horizon 1. It is the uppermost layer and is also called topsoil. It consists of organic matter, leaf litter and decomposed animal remains. This is called humus and is dark in color. It is rich in nutrients and good for crops. B horizon is also called the subsoil. It contains clay and has a rich deposit of minerals. C horizon, it is also called as regolith, is beneath the B horizon. This layer of soil consists of slightly broken up particles of the parent rock called bedrock. Then the horizon 4, which is the parent rock, it is beneath all the other layers. This zone is where the parent rock or the bedrock is found. The bedrock is the unweathered rock that decide the soil kind. Factors affecting formation of soil. So there are various factors which affect the formation of soil or the soil making of soil. That is the parental material. Parent material determines the color, texture, chemical properties, minerals content, and permeability of the soil. Permeability means the permeability means the pores in the soil which allow the water to enter from it. Parent rock is the source of the fragmented material that make up the soil. Then the relief. Both the altitude and slope of a relief determine the soil formation. If the slope is steep, then the uh, thin layers of soil is formed, and if the gentle slope is there, deep layers of soil is formed. Then the climate. Temperature and rainfall are the most significant climate variables that affect the process of soil formation. If it is very hot climate, and due to the variation in temperature, the soil is formed very fast. Then the time, it determines the thickness of the soil profile. Soil formation is not an immediate process. It takes hundreds of years to form a 1 centimeter of soil. Then natural vegetation, wildlife, and microorganisms. Plants and animals play an important role in the formation of soil. When the plants and animals die, they mix in the soil and the humus is formed. This humus is formed by bacteria, fungi, protozoa, cause decaying of plants and animals. Degradation of soil. Soil is very important for the production of crops. So the fertility of soil is very important, because if the soil is infertile, then the crops will also not grow in that soil. If the fertility of soil decreases as the humus of the soil is moved away from a certain region, then that region become infertile, and the removal of the upper soil is called as the soil erosion. Under the soil erosion, the fertility of the soil decreases, and there are various reasons why the fertility of the soil decreases, and also the erosion of soil. The main reasons are the overgrazing of land by the animals, uncontrolled runoff of the surface water, deforestation, overuse of chemical fertilizers and pesticides, landslides, floods, strong winds and rainfall, human activities. Nowadays, human beings are the main factor responsible for the soil erosion, because human beings are using fertilizers and pesticide in their fields, which decreases the fertility of the soil, and also they are overutilizing the soil by growing only one type of crop, and also the non-leguminous crop. So due to that, and also not putting manure in the soil, so because of that the soil become loose, and the different agents of soil that moves the soil from that region, and soil erosion is caused. As soil is one of the most important natural resources for us, we need to prevent soil erosion. This is also called conservation of soil. The roots of the trees help to hold the soil together. This stops rainwater and wind from carrying away the topsoil. We can conserve soil by covering the land with greeneries, which is also called as afforestation. So we can grow more and more trees, and because of that trees the soil will be controlled. Soil will be, they are held together tightly. Then the mulching. In this method, organic matter such as straw, grass, etc. are used to cover the bare ground between the rows of plants. It also helps in the retaining of the moisture. Control over grazing. When the animals are left uncontrolled in the field or in the mountain, they not only eat the grass but also they eat the small plants. So when they eat small plants, then the plants could not be turned into a tree, and due to that the number of trees decreases in that forest or in that region. And due to that the decrease in the trees, the soil become loose and they erode from that region. Then contour barriers. Contour barriers are mainly used in the hilly areas. In this, the grass, stones, soil bags, etc. are used to build contour barriers. Rotation of crops. So this method is very important to increase the fertility of the soil. The leguminous plants should be grown along with the non-leguminous plants so that the fertility of the soil can be maintained and the soil will not become loose, and it also helps in protecting soil from erosion. Then contour plowing. Contour plowing, that is also the method used in the hilly region or mountainous region, in which the natural barrier is made in the form of contours, which does not allow the water to flow down along with the soil, and in this way the soil erosion is stopped. Then terrace farming. Terrace farming is also done in the mountainous region. In this, the mountains are cut in the form of terraces so that the soil could not be run away to downwards of the hill, and the soil can be protected from erosion. Then construction of dams. The rivers, they when they destroy the soil or they move the soil at the time of flood. So when we construct dams, the rivers, the speed of the river that is stopped, and the flood water can be used for other purposes. In this way the soil can be protected from erosion. Then intercropping. In this method, the different crops are grown in alternate rows and are sown at different times to protect the soil from rainwash. So your lesson 4 is over. You have to do the revision of this lesson, and I will give you the question answer PDF. So you must learn this lesson properly and wait for the next video. Thank you.